Hello, this is Run the Numbers, and my name is Jason. The video you're watching shows me, yours truly, walking and talking and being on the go here for this video. So, of course, that means, and you know this if you've seen other videos on this channel, that this video is part of the warm-up series. Because, warm-up series, yes, it's all about this warm-up walking talk, being on the go, being in motion, so you see a lot of different things, and also getting the blood flowing and getting good ideas. So today we have a good idea, and it relates to personal finance, as it should, being on this channel. So let's get right into it. The topic of today is using your network. Okay, so let's give a little bit of context. Let's talk a little bit of why this is on the top of my brain, why we're getting into it today. Well, the most recent video that I've done, put up onto YouTube, and hopefully you've enjoyed, and yes, I've been asked about as one to follow up, is regarding your network, and that is to say your connection to other individuals, and basically how you can have this network benefit you, and your personal finance journey can, yes, be benefited as well with your network. So all of it comes into play. It can go into different areas of your network, of course, could be helpful for items related to strictly your finances, but also, of course, your career and your income and all that, which, of course, that too impacts your finances. So it's all related, it's all in the sphere. So, of course, it comes up onto this channel, but I've been asked to follow up to the most recent video, which I'll put a link in the description. That video, we talk about the strength of your network, and one of the things I mention about in that video is the way in which you use your network can help kind of determine or define the strength of your network. And I gave this good analogy about a kind of your network is almost something like a sports car. So the way you use your sports car, do you take it to the track and really sort of flex the true strength or power of that sports car, or do you let it sit in the driveway, or just kind of do something mundane, take it to the supermarket, that sort of thing. So how you use your network is important, and that's what we're gonna sort of double tap and go into today. So that's the agenda. Let's talk a little bit more about using your network. Won't talk kind of an all exhaustive everything about the ways to use your network, but I just want to kind of mention one specific idea, and that is that it's important, kind of after going through all the gains and you could say successes of building your network, then to reach out to your network and kind of have a mindset that you don't need to go at it. You don't need to, go at it alone. Go on your personal finance journey, all to your lonesome, all on your own, and navigate unfamiliar waters without any advice. You don't need to do that. You can use your network to gain, all those things I mentioned, advice, and maybe sort of a helping hand here and there if you get stuck, not only just in terms of advice, but just if you need to accomplish different tasks. Reach out to folks that either have been there before and have that knowledge capital, or you have confidence that they've gone through maybe something similar, and basically, you're confident they can help you, they can guide you through, and yes, using your network can help you in that form and fashion. All right, so that's somewhat of the takeaway today. It's just simply using your network and that and sort of something of a plea and putting this top of mind that your network can be helpful. And oftentimes you got to think through what's actually stopping you from using your network. Well, sometimes it's that you have something of a pride, and it's kind of this deep rooted, like there's a problem there, and I want to be the one to solve it. There's that element to it. There's the, not wanting to raise your hand and kind of volunteering the information that you need help. But everybody needs help. And so if you're like, I don't understand, say, a particular investment, and you need someone to kind of guide you through what are some pitfalls, what are some things to avoid, that's perfectly okay. And, using your network then, of course, makes sense. But yes, I can understand it could be something of a blocker that you want to, I don't know, if you want to think of it in terms of that you're an introvert, or that you're shy, or just kind of you don't want to go through the pain of as you might say, I don't want to go bother somebody about this, that sort of thing. My thought there is you got to flip that on its head and think through that you might very well, in your quest to seek out information or get some guidance, you might in fact be helping someone else. You might be reminding them that they need to do similar tasks that you're needing to accomplish by in what you're asking to reach out. Or you're asking for advice about a particular, say, an investment or an entire investment class you want to get introduced to. Maybe that is in doing the reaching out to get information there, you're actually sort of giving someone advice for them to look into this investment in the first place. So you got to think through as to, there's ways to overcome these obstacles. Don't think you're a pest, you're a bother, all this. You're actually potentially helping somebody else out. So that's the way to kind of overcome that. Also, I want to give you this sort of thought, this message that you can, again, flip something on its head, that you're maybe not the one seeking out to get a gain from your network, but in fact you want to be helpful to your network, so it's more like you're giving to your network. So I'd love it if you'd today, yes, this very day, or maybe it might be you need to wait till tomorrow, whatever it is, very soon, act by watching this video and think about your network and think through, okay, what are some ways that I can give to the network that I have? Maybe it's that you need to reach out and remind somebody in a helpful way. Maybe it's that you need to reach out and offer some services of some kind of, hey, look, I know you've been needing to accomplish XYZ. Maybe I can lend a hand and be helpful. And that could be your way to reach out and be helpful. Or in some other way. So I'll leave you there as to how you might want to be helpful. But the thought is, as you're helpful and you're reaching out, all this effort to sort of put yourself out there into your network, it comes back and it does help you. So yes, if it's all about you being self-interested, for your self-interest, that's to say, it will come back and it will help you. You will benefit. Trust me on that. Might be a bit of a roundabout way, but it's very helpful to think through and have the mindset of you first are going out to give something before you get something. All right, so now that you have that mindset, now that you have some thoughts about overcoming some of the obstacles when reaching out to your network, and just having the idea in general top of mind that it is valuable to reach out to your network, all of that accomplished today in this video, I feel very content to and accomplished now to leave you there. But of course, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and yes, give a comment to let me know that you want this kind of advice, this kind of talk, and I'll leave you there. Okay, gotta wrap.